Welcome to Boss Up Babes, helping babes show up, boss up, and thrive. With #1 best-selling author, global influencer, and ultimate boss babe, Karissa Adkins. Karissa is a health and wellness expert and CEO of the 365 Daily Hustle, here to help mompreneurs and career-focused women boss up and reclaim their healthiest life. She is a pro at cutting through the BS and inspiring massive breakthroughs that help women create healthy routines and habits that facilitate personal and professional growth. Are you ready to reclaim your best life, take action, and be a badass boss babe? Let's get to it.
What up, everyone? Welcome to another awesome episode of Boss Up Babes. I am your host, Karissa Adkins, the #1 mindset and women's health expert. Now, today's show is definitely a little different than the norm. I've actually brought my really good friend and one of my business collaborators here with me today. Her name is Yamilka Rodriguez, and she is a brand expert. And we are going to tell you all about an amazing event that we've kind of collaborated on, a retreat dedicated to all you lady bosses, you entrepreneurs, you go-getters, you fear-facing women. But before we dive straight into that, and before I bring her on, a little business update. So I am hosting a really fun challenge that's going to start on January 9th. It's called Burn the Pants, Melt 15 Pounds in 45 Days. And I'm looking for 15 women who are literally looking to boss up their bodies and their mindsets in January and February. Women who are eager to shed some of that unwanted holiday pounds that either you've gained or you've been carrying around since COVID. Women who are finally ready to not just like set a New Year's resolution, but actually achieve it and have all their success in 2023. So the Burn the Pants challenge, I'm super excited. It's going to include so many amazing, strategies and proven, frameworks. But to get you going, what you do get in this challenge is you get my access to the 21-day mind and body reset cleanse. Some of the benefits of doing a cleanse is obviously the weight loss, but less bloat, improved digestion. Women tend to figure out which foods are good for their bodies. They're going to gain natural energy. The list goes on. And that's the exact reason why I'm going to start this challenge off with giving all of the ladies who sign up with a cleanse. Okay. So you'll get obviously support and accountability around that, the recipes, like everything. Okay. And yes, we're going to eat on this cleanse. This is not an apple cider vinegar gross diet, that's just going to maybe help you shed the first 2 pounds. Like, no. Actually, in fact, funny story, Candy, one of my clients, she did this cleanse a couple months ago, and she was able to melt 23 pounds in 21 days, which is incredible. So shout out to Candy. But anyways, okay. So not only do you get the cleanse, but you're going to get a 4-week meal plan. So after you're done with that cleanse, you're going to get a done for you meal plan that takes all the guessing and the stress out of the equation when it comes to what should I be eating to lose the weight and to like double my energy. You're also going to get all access pass to the fitness vault. So that's like fitness on demand, if you will. It's workouts for all fitness levels. You can do these workouts from anywhere, whether you're at home, you're in a hotel room, or you're in a gym. But really the beautiful part of this entire program is I could, the reason why I'm adding this last piece in is because I could give you the perfect meal plan and I could give you the perfect fitness plan, but y'all, it really is going to come down to shifting your mindset, shifting your habits and your behaviors. And so with that, you're going to get 6 group coaching calls that are going to help you get unstuck in the areas of nutrition, hormones, mindset, limiting beliefs, and of course, fitness. So it's a holistic program to help women not just lose those first 15 pounds in the beginning of the year, but to be able to keep it off forever. So, and what's a program without, all the support and the accountability and a sense of community? So just a kind of like a overall rundown of the benefits is if you're an emotional eater, you're going to finally gain control over what you've been putting in your mouth. Okay. You're going to learn how to become disciplined and empowered to make healthy choices throughout your entire life. You're never, ever going to have to worry about gaining any weight back, because when I teach you how to build health into your calendar, that makes a lifestyle full of healthy habits. Okay. And women, of course, are going to see, definitions, but more importantly, they're going to feel strong. They're going to feel sexy in their bodies, and they're going to learn how to make themselves a priority again. And to top it all off, you guys, and I'll leave it with this, is the first woman. So I have about 15 women who've signed up so far, looking to obviously double that, if not triple it, because my mission is to help women all across the globe boss up this year. But the first woman who loses 15 pounds is going to receive $1,000. So I'm a competitive person, and I know that's, I tend to work a little harder when I know there's some cash involved. So I'm going to just throw that out there to the first woman who ends up melting the 15th pound. So there you have it. If you want to learn more about this epic challenge, just go ahead and book your free, no pressure, 15-minute call with me, and we can chat and see if this is actually something that you could benefit from. So excited for that. Okay, so I want you to just imagine yourself sitting down in your office. Okay. And as you're sitting in your office, do you ever catch yourself dreaming about what your dream business could look like? Maybe you don't even know where to start, but you have like this passion, this burning desire, right? That you're just like, I know I'm meant for more. Maybe you're tired of the corporate grind and have no idea and like where to start when it comes to growing your business. Or maybe you've taken the leap this last year, yay for you, right? But you've not really seen the results that you were hoping for. And now you're really starting to feel a lot of pressure on you. Well, I'm here to tell you, along with my good friend Yamilka, life doesn't have to be like that. Business doesn't have to be hard. Okay. You can step into building your dream business in 2023 with Yamilka and I. So with that, I'm going to introduce you my good friend Yamilka. All right. Yamilka Rodriguez is best known as her former brand leader at the most significant brand building company globally, the Procter & Gamble Company. For over decades, she has been helping brands and individuals create unforgettable brand experiences. She was featured on Forbes magazine, The Voice Tribune, the Courier Journal, Today's Women, and Style Blueprint. She is a 3-time #1 best. That's, I was like, holy shit, 3 times, girlfriend. I didn't realize it was 3. I knew it was 2. 3-time best-selling author of Women Who Boss Up, Ignite Entrepreneur, and Women Gone Wild. She has worked on billion-dollar brands like Sky, Olay, and Crest, 3D White, to name just a few. She was a TEDx speaker, and she has spoken internationally. I've actually got to share one of the stages with her. It was such a fun moment for us in Paris a couple of months ago. You guys, I could keep reading on her beautiful bio. I'm going to put that in the description below so you guys can see how much of an expert she is. But Yamilka, welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here again with you, Karissa, and listening to your offer that's happening in January. I think I want to sign up.
You got it, girlfriend. I will definitely send you some information. Well, I can tell them all about how amazing you are, but I want just to give you kind of I want to throw the microphone back to you. Tell us a little bit about how you got started in the branding industry and what makes you the go-to expert.
Yes. So I studied at the University of Cincinnati. So that was I graduated there. I was an undergraduate. And from there, since it was in Cincinnati and the headquarters of Procter & Gamble were there, I decided to apply. And guess what? I was chosen. It's very difficult to get in Procter & Gamble. You have to do some tests. You have to win some people over. You have to do an interview with like 6-7 people an entire day. I mean, it's a lot of stress. But anyway, I got in and got to work with really, really amazing advertising agencies, amazing 3D agencies, amazing in-store agencies, amazing graphic agencies. You can imagine all the agencies in the world. We had big budgets. I had a big budget to spend on different fun things. And, we were the forefront of many different things. And Procter & Gamble, I started in innovation. So I was doing the future of this. What does 2020 look like? Look at us. We're in 2022. That was a while ago. And so really got to try on some new concepts, some new ideas, worked with, IDEO, who's an amazing agency over on the West Side, and Ziba, and all these great agencies. So, and I got to try on some different things. So from that stance that I got to do all those things, I decided to take a specific route for myself. The great thing about Procter & Gamble is that we kind of got to make our own way in the company. And so I decided to become an expert on archetypes and persona creation. And so I would teach the company how we would do those sort of concepts. But through that, I got to try on this archetype wheel and really look at these billion-dollar brands. We weren't allowed to work on million-dollar brands, right? We only were allowed to work on billion-dollar brands. And so they told us, we were very high-paid designers at that point. And so what I did, though, when I left, when I decided to leave, it was time for me to do something different. I could have stayed at the company and done the same old, but like a lot of you, it was time for me to move on and do other things in the world. And so I decided to go in the fashion industry. And I tell you that because, yes, a lot of people ask me like, okay, you work for big companies. How are you going to help me? I'm a little mom and pop. Yeah. And so that's what really gave me the understanding of, wow, I can use these skills, these methodologies that we put together on small businesses, right? So they can thrive and be great. Yeah. And so, and be billion-dollar brands themselves. And so I took on the concept and I started helping these smaller businesses to really thrive and help them get the insight of what it means to be a brand. Because today and age, and I'm writing a book about this, and I'm getting ready for my second draft. But anyway, today and age, we have the internet, we have social media, right? Yeah. And because of that, we can become famous for what we want to be known for who we are. And so I call that the fame method. And so the fame method is all about you as a person, because people want to connect with people. They don't want to connect with big companies. They want to connect with individuals. So how do you, as an individual, treat your company as a brand, right? We are all brands, whether we want to know it, whether we know it or not. I mean, look at you. You have put yourself as this amazing, what do I say, queen, go-getter, boss babe, right? And people know you as that. And you're consistent around that. You're a rebel. You show them a different way to revolutionize the industry, their business. And so that's what you stand for. And everybody stands for something different. I'm a little bit more of a lover. And I like, to make things beautiful. And that's why I don't take on a client unless they're ready to make their brand amazingly sophisticated, beautiful, luxurious.
Yes.
Yeah. And so that's what branding is about, being able to be consistent with your personality, because you can't be Heckle and Jive. You can't be this and that and everything for everybody. Then what are we? We're a vanilla, and we won't be able to stand out. Everybody else is vanilla, right? So how do we make ourselves different?
Yeah. And what I think I love about you is obviously, we have known each other for a while. We were part of the original book of Women Who Boss Up and that whole movement a few years ago. And just since then, we've developed this beautiful relationship. And then just recently, and traveling to Paris with you, getting to know more, getting to know more about what you do. I was like, well, God, I need to hire you to do my branding. And now I want you to come in and help my business babes, learn their brand. And that's how this whole idea started with Boss LUX event. It's really a retreat. It's more like an experience. We should just call it that. And so Yamilka and I thought it would be really, really fun, right, to take her passion in the branding industry, my passion for marketing, and really taking that brand, that marketing plan, and excelling it, like 10 timesing it, to help you grow and launch and scale and all, wherever it is at in your business. So we started collaborating. We were like, how could we? This would be really cool. Like, and we just started talking and mapping out what an experience that we wish we had many, many years ago when we were starting out our own companies. So Yamilka, tell us a little bit about who this retreat is for. And of course, you guys, all this information is in the show notes, but yeah, who is this retreat specifically for?
Yes. So there's a few different people that it's for. Okay. It's for people who have a business idea, but they have no idea how to get started. That's one. The next one is they're currently in the corporate world, like I was, like you were, Karissa, and you want to transition and do something different, something to build an impact in the world. The other piece is you're in business right now, you have a business, but you don't know how to get to the next level, how to reach those 6-7 figures where you can thrive. Also, if you have a business and you're kind of stuck and you're just chugging along and you haven't been flat and you haven't seen a growth line, that's another reason why to join. The other one is you have a successful business, but you want to re-energize it. You want to take it into different direction. And now it's time to take that next level of your business. So those are different ways that you can really, that's what this is for, these kinds of people.
Yes. And we'll just get real specific. We're calling out 6 women, right? 6 women who are either ready to scale, ready to grow, ready to break free from the chains of corporate and really follow their passion for whatever business they want, whether it's a brick and mortar or an online empire, it doesn't matter. We'll be able to help you build, grow, and scale your business and just re-energize it. Oh my God, going into the new year with like a solid plan just feels so freaking good. So why should these 6 lovely ladies, and there are only 6 tickets, you guys, we're only taking on 6 lovely VIPs to this experience. Why should these women attend? I mean, besides the fact that, they need to feel re-energized, and maybe there's no other reasons why, like we need to grow, scale, build, and hit the reset. But any other reasons why you think they should attend?
Yes, because we are going to do something that I've never heard of a retreat that's done this before, but we're going to give you a real good blueprint on your brand. So that's kind of, we're going to define your brand to a really foundational level and clarify all the things that you've probably been asking yourself about your own brand. So we're going to give you a really nice blueprint around that. And then we're also going to make that brand personality come through and really bring out those things that make you different than everybody else. So we're going to talk about your brand positioning. Where are you positioned and how do you differentiate yourself from everybody else around you? Also, Karissa is going to come in with some amazing business strategy executional elements, right? We're going to do that. But one of the things that we have hidden as well, if you want to upgrade, we have 2 upgrades available, is that we're going to use NLP, timeline therapy, and I know there's a lot to this, and even some hypnotherapy to really help you integrate this fast. It's a transformational retreat. We will transform you from the inside out. And because both of us have this certification, we can help you because both of our programs are to accelerate your growth, right? We both were able to accelerate our growth and it took us a little bit longer to figure it out. It wasn't like, here it is. But both of us, with our learning, this is what we want to bring to you, is really help you transform and change fast, quick with both of our expertise.
Yeah. Because I mean, ladies, you can have the perfect blueprint. You can have the perfect branding kit that's like, oh, it's so beautiful. Look at how beautiful your pictures are. And look at, who you're supposed to serve, who you are finally. And that will get you right to where you want to go eventually. or you can fast track it. You can upgrade and go from your normal, VIP ticket to like the VIP experience, get a full one-on-one day with Yamilka and I. There's only 2 spots open for that. But me and Yamilka will work with each of you, right? And we're going to use all of those submodalities to really help integrate all of this very fast. Like these are the tools that allowed me to have like go from 5 to 10 to 15K months to 100K month. Like I kid you not. I remember when Yamilka was, at a training with me, and we inserted 100K into my goal, into my unconscious timeline. And all of a sudden it was so cool to be able to, send a message to her. I was like, girl, I literally just hit that. And she's like, wow. Right. Like that's the type of women you are coming to this retreat with, right? You're coming to have this experience, not just with us, but with other women who want to fast track, who are ready to really have those results, who are not effing around anymore. They're ready to finally have financial freedom, like amazing health, and just total abundance in all areas of their life. Because we know when our businesses get bossed up, every other area in our life gets bossed up too, right? When we have that financial freedom finally, and that purpose and that spark again. So we mentioned 6 spots left, only 2 or 6 spots. 2 of those will be available for an upgrade if you would like to add on that day with just Yamilka and I. But really quickly, Yamilka, what's included, what's not?
Yes. So we've made this retreat almost all inclusive, except for your ticket to and from wherever you're at in the world, and your transportation from the airport to the amazing, luxurious place where we're going to have this retreat and back to the airport. That's it. Otherwise, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and we're gonna have some, we're gonna have Karissa take care of that, which oh my, I mean, if you've never been with a retreat with Karissa, you have to, this is one of the experience that you'll have. The other piece is we're going to get up really early in the morning because we're going to get started. We need the whole day to do this, is that we're going to have yoga, fitness, and meditation rituals as part of this integrative. It's a 3-day completely and a 4-night stay.
Yeah.
And 5 nights if you're VIP. Because you get private one-on-one with both Karissa and me. And then we're going to have a half day where we're going to actually do a photo shoot. This is the most exciting thing. You can bring your amazing outfits. We're going to have hair and makeup. I mean, who gets this? And I will also consult with you on how we want to make sure that your brand shows through, that unique brand that you have and that you bring, and that impact that you want to give. So we're also going to give some extra things, like I have some archetype cards that I'm going to give away. I don't even sell these anymore. And Karissa's going to give her Pinch Me Now from 5K to 50K months digital bundle. And so it's just a nonstop amazing. We want to make sure, and actually, I mean, Karissa, do you want to say we have beta pricing? Because this is like it's exclusive, it's small, but the pricing is like ridiculous.
Right. So what is, because we have like your level, if you're early bird pricing, if you get in, remind me what the early bird is, the cutoff deadline, and then what it will go to after that deadline is up.
Yeah, so today's December 27th, everybody, and the deadline is the 31st. So you have till the 31st, where you're going to get it's $3,500 for the early bird, and it goes up another $500 to $3,997 January 1st. So you have like 4 or 5 days to make a decision and just deposit. We just need a deposit for now, $500 deposit.
Right. And you guys, so with all of that said, if you are looking to boss up and thrive in your business in 2023, there is a link below that you can sign up for this amazing experience, this retreat. I just kind of want to talk just like a minute or two on some of those strategies, because yes, the flow, the branding shoot, the beautiful all-inclusive, the food, the yoga, like it's going to be an amazing experience. But sometimes you're like, okay, but what are those strategies? What are we going to really learn? As you are purse from me, I know Yamilka, she's thrown so much branding in and I freaking love it, right? I've done it. I am the rebel, I'm in the outlaw, and I know exactly who my ideal clients are, which allows me to take that information and use it in my 300K copy method for content marketing. This method that I have put together, along with now what the information Yamilka is going to give you, we are going to be able to create stories and social media content, like endless content for you to really attract your high-end clients. I wouldn't be surprised, Yamilka, if they got home and within 30 days, they've tripled their money from this experience. Like you just get this, you get this sense of alignment when you go to these types of retreats. You know, you just get this sense of like, damn, I feel on fire. And that's the energy you put out. That's the confidence level that you put out. And that's what women see. And they're like, I want whatever she's having times two, please. Right. And then they naturally, you start to attract your ideal clients naturally with this method. So you're going to learn that there's a lot of hot seat coaching, meaning Yamilka and I are going to teach you, and then we're going to actually sit down with you as you mastermind and brainstorm your ideas, and we'll have lots of one-on-one time. All the nutrition is there, the body movement is there if you want to partake, but really the thing that ties it all in, just like all the health pieces, you guys, is the mindset shifts. It's the getting you unstuck. It's that I can't seem to get past the 10K every single month of my business, and I'm ready to have 50K months, but there's something keeping you blocked, right? We will get to work with you on all of those limiting beliefs, the parts of you that aren't feeling in alignment, and that's the magical piece. That is the experience that no other retreats are going to give you, right? You can go for $5,000 to a resort and have a nice relaxation vacation, but you're still going to come back to the same old life, and you're going to fall back in that routine. You will be a changed woman. I can guarantee that after this event with us. So I know we didn't mention the dates. All that information is in there, but our dates are officially March
27th through the 31st.
Yes, thank you. Awesome. Is there anything else that we should leave them with besides just going on and living their epic life by booking a spot with us, or anything you need to add?
No, I think you said it perfectly, Karissa. So boss up and sign up.
Awesome. Ladies, if you're ready to be inspired and to become an incredible businesswoman that you are, then join Yamilka and I for a trip of your life and adventure this March.
Thank you for listening to Boss Up Babes with Karissa Adkins, bringing you tangible tips and expert coaching advice to help you boss up and get healthy. Tune in every Tuesday at 12:30 p.m. Pacific on TransformationTalkRadio.com for interviews with industry leaders and powerhouse boss babes that will empower you to take action and live your best life. If you're ready to boss up and work with Karissa in one of her transformative group coaching programs, visit 365dailyhustle.com.